Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's definitely in the back of our heads. We were meeting today, and it was reminded. I suppose, yeah, we know as much as anyone how bad of a performance it is, but we're looking to put it behind us and go into the game this week with a clear mind and be positive.
So have you watched it back or spoken about it, which is obviously when that result happened, you were all straight back to the clubs.
Yeah.
What do you do now? Do you move on for it or do you look back?
Yeah, we've briefly looked back, but I think we're looking to put it behind us as fast as we can, because I mean, it was negative, and I think us as players know as much as anyone how bad of a performance it was. But yeah, no, we're definitely looking to put it behind us and go into the game this week with a clear mind and be positive and look to get a result.
I'm sure confidence was taken a knock, but it's important this week to build that back up here before heading to Portugal. You need to be able to take your confidence from somewhere that we can get a result.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we have a few days to do our tactics and put things right and be positive. And yeah, as you said, go into the game this week with a clear mind.
Thank you.
Hi Jake. What can give you confidence going into a game like this? Opposition, particularly off the back of Armenia.
Yeah. I think as players we've often been in positions like this, and we have to get it from somewhere. And I think we have good players in the squad. And look, you have John Egan and Seamus Coleman come to the squad, and they've been in positions like this before, as much as anyone. And I think it's looking to just, I suppose, put positive kind of stuff into the players and making sure that look, it was behind us, and we know as much as anyone. And it's a tough game, but we're more in it than anyone thinks, and yeah, we can definitely get a result.
John and Seamus, everyone says we know that they have experience,
yeah.
And we know experience is important. Can you explain how they bring that experience to bear in the squad? Like, how does that become a material benefit for you guys?
Yeah, no, they're experienced players, but they're obviously really good players as well, and not just in it just because of the experience. They're in it because they're doing well and they're good players. Yeah, look, they've been in and around the squad for many years, and they've been in positions where it's been good and bad, and I think it's about using that experience. And we're a young squad, and I suppose just setting the standards and putting that into training, and then we bring that to the game. Thank you.
Jake, I suppose just quickly looking back at the Armenia game and some of the defensive plays from the Irish team were very uncharacteristic of the Irish team. Have you at times reflected on yourself much, and what conclusions were drawn? Was it would you agree with the manager that it was probably just a once off and you'd hope it wouldn't
Yeah, no, we briefly looked over, and I think it is uncharacteristic of many of the players, but it happens. It's football. Looking to put that behind us and I suppose go again. And look, we have good players, and it's happened. And look, it's just important that we go to the training pitch, put it behind us, and go again.
Obviously, it's early in the week, and you're embargoed later in the week, but I imagine there's going to be a huge emphasis on defence for this game, and that will be the bedrock for the performance away in Portugal, which the manager said the performance is the key thing. Has that been spoken about yet in terms of how to approach this game, and what sort of emphasis is it going to be on it from a defensive point of view?
Yeah, look, it's Portugal. We know they're a top team, so we're not, I suppose, expecting to get on the ball and have 60-70% possession. We know that's their game, but I think as Ireland squad, we've got to, I suppose, dig in and be defensively compact, and look, we'll have moments during the game to break through, and that's what we're looking at, is making sure when the moments come that we get it right. But first and foremost is we defend and don't give away anything silly.
Just quickly, sorry, just a quick one. Do you think confidence can be built up this week and brought into Portugal?
Yeah, no, I think so. I think it's early in the week, and I think we've many days to work on tactics and how we want to play, and it's important that we put the bad energy behind us, and we look going into the game with positive mindset.
Hi Jake. Most people kind of look at the squad now and say it's in a better place in terms of players than where they are in their club careers maybe 5-6 years ago. Do you feel that is there a frustration that maybe that hasn't shown in terms of results, and is there any reason why it's difficult to transfer club form to the international team?
I suppose it's always different. I suppose style of play, everything, just I suppose mindset. I think at the moment is the biggest thing going to these games, and there is no easy games anymore. And I think yeah, we do have good players, but I think it's more so about being a team, performing as a team. And I think, as you said, against Armenia, it wasn't there, but we look to put it behind us and go again.
Sure. And just on long throws, I know there was a lot of focus on them in that game, and they have become again, like they're in fashion as a good thing to use. In terms of not going as well as you would have liked, is that just an execution thing, maybe? And you know, are you confident that can be more beneficial, I guess, for the team?
Yeah, I suppose in the games you've seen that it's become a lot more common, and not just us, but in the Premier League it is a lot more common. And yeah, I think against teams like Portugal, you got to pick your moments, and if we're high up the pitch, and that means getting our big players in the box and trying to use something to our advantage, then we'll do it, because yeah, it hasn't, I suppose, went as well as we'd wanted, but we have had moments, and yeah, we're looking to get better moments and make things go right.
John, please.
I'm just going to ask with the throw in there, you know, you do it at Everton as well.
Yeah.
Like, is it different? Is there a different approach to it, or like Rory Laps throws are more about pace? Like, is yours about height? Like, is there anything?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I won't sit there and say I have a Rory Lap throw, because I don't. But no, you can definitely get something from throw-ins. I think you're seeing in the Premier League now, and if you win the first flick on, then it could bobble in the box and you can get something from it. So I think, yeah, against teams like Portugal, it's important that we use this to our advantage and set up right, and hopefully something comes from it.
I think it's sad about having James back as well.
Yeah.
I know he's only came in yesterday, but what type of presence does he bring?
Yeah. No, I think everyone knows what kind of guy Seamus is, and it's really important to have him in the squad. Obviously, he's a quality player, but his experience, his know-abouts, and no, I think just having him in around it, make sure that the players are on their toes and they're doing things right. Yeah.
Alan?
Jake, you made your debut, or your full debut, in Portugal last year, and since then, like, a lot has changed. That was in the back three, and you were playing centre back. Like, you've been playing right back most of the time. Like, how are you feeling for the change, maybe, and how are you going to be taking on that Portugal attacking side of it? Yeah,
whatever position I'm playing, it's just important to be versatile, and yeah, whoever's playing against me, I'm more than willing to put it right, and yeah, make sure that he doesn't do anything and get any goals. Yeah.
How have you been finding playing at right back at club level as well? Like, it seems like you've kind of made the shift out there. How have you been enjoying your football there?
Yeah, look, as long as I'm playing, I'm happy, and yeah, it is different, but I think you can take things from being central defender, bringing it to right back, use it to my advantage, and I have the way I play, it can suit being a right back sometimes, and as I said, it's important to be versatile and be able to play both. Thank you.
Jake, I was going to ask about throws as well. Sorry. How long have you been developing the throws? Like, is there something that's just developed, like taking long throws or something?
Yeah, no, I think it's probably every time when I came into the team, it was just something that we added to our game, and it was yeah, we can use it to our advantage, and we have some big players at Everton and we have big players here, so I think it's you can get moments from having long throws. Sometimes it mightn't go your way, but there is teams that are scoring and making it difficult, and I know even playing against teams with long throws, it can be difficult, a difficult thing to defend if you don't win that first contact. So yeah, no, look, we look to go again and use it to our advantage.
It's come back in style.
Yeah.
It's come back in style. So how much did you work in the training ground?
Yeah, no, a lot. I think towards the end of the week, everyone kind of goes into their tactics and their set pieces, and it's definitely come into our set pieces, and it's a big part of it now.
Go on.
As a group, can you use the hurt from the Armenia defeat to kind of fuel you this window?
Definitely, yeah, because I think as much as I suppose the fans are upset and we know it wasn't good enough, or the players, and we were very upset by it and how we performed, and I think we're just looking to get that first game out of the way and hopefully put on a good performance, and use that to fuel our I suppose mentality and go into the game with a good mindset.
Is there a sense that a good result in Portugal, you can kind of regain the momentum again?
Definitely, yeah. I think we're good enough to get a performance out there and we get a good result, and yeah, we're in it, we're still in it, and there's 4 games to put it right, and it starts this weekend.
Hey.
Jake, you played against a lot of these guys before. You played against Bettini in the cup final in France.
Yeah.
How good are they? Are Portugal the best in Europe at the moment?
Definitely up there, yeah. Definitely up there. They've, I suppose, a lot of good players, and I suppose they're in the Ballon d'Or rankings for a reason. And they're, I suppose, at the best teams in the world for a reason. So they're good players, but at the end of the day, it's 11v11, and yeah, we put it up to them and make sure that we don't make it easy for them.
You played in the friendly in Avera, the 3-0, but could have been worse only for Qualifiers. What are your memories of that? Are there any lessons we can take from that? You know, how about getting so much space for the 2 goals? What are the lessons from the friendly there?
Yeah, I think the biggest one is knowing that they have good players, and you give them chances, they'll take it. So I think it's more so just being compact and don't give them anything silly. And if they're to score, make sure that it's a goal that's we can all go wow.
And finally,
Okay.
Not every player can do it. Does that come from the boxing background?
No, probably not. No, I think it's it could be a lot of things. I suppose just flexibility, strength, and out and serve a ridiculous wrong throw. But I think it's not even just the person throwing the ball; it's what's going on in front of you, the movement, and if you can get that first flick on, then you're halfway there.
Wouldn't be the road balls, no.
No.
cheers, guys.
Cheers, thank you.
Thank you.